Once upon a time, Nigerian comedians were all over the scene. Anything they do, only Nigerian comedians are headlining. They bring comedians from Nigeria to come and, headline comedy shows and stuff. Right now, it's like things have changed. We have big names in Ghana. Do you people have the same rapport with the Nigerians, like the Nigerian comedians? Are you cool with some of them?
Oh, yeah. Kenny Black, Acapella. Yeah. These are the two. And this guy, Koboko. They have funny names.
Yeah.
Koboko, yeah. Koboko, we test once in a while. I don't know whether Acapella has changed its number, but Acapella was the reason I went to Nigeria the first time.
Okay.
And when I went there, I understood why it is difficult for some other talent from different jurisdictions to blow. Like even Lagos alone, they have about 1,000 popular comedians.
Wow.
Lagos alone.
In only Lagos?
Lagos alone. Yeah. And if you're a big guy in Lagos as a comedy talent, all these people also hope for you to put them on. And you are not done putting them on. How can you look outside if in Lagos? And you can imagine some are from Port Harcourt. So if you are like in the shoes of maybe Basket Mouth or Acapella or this thing, all these guys are hoping you put them on.
Yeah.
So even those within, you're not done with them. You cannot look elsewhere. And they are fantastic people. They are fantastic people. Just that in all things, they will put their own above.
Yeah.
One thing I realized, in all things, no matter who you are, Beyonce or Jay-Z, Burna is Burna.
Do you think Ghanaians should adopt that kind of?
Maybe we are getting there. Maybe we are slowly getting there. Yeah. But I think it is in our cultural fiber. The only time that nice plate is brought out is when a foreigner is in. True. The only time the fowl is killed is when you that took care of the fowl might not even get the best part of the fowl. Yeah. It's being given to the
visitor.
So naturally, we are groomed to entertain foreigners and not really place value on. So there are some plates that your dad might never eat in it, but that uncle from abroad comes in. That plate will be brought out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you grew up in the era where they were packing geisha and lax and all that in drawers, but you were using a lot of seminar.
Yeah, and they'll give that one to the visitors.
The visitor, So that is how we were all brought. Probably this generation will change the narrative because we are quite exposed. And all. I think the Nigerians, it's not like Ghanaians didn't find us funny. Like we had the likes of the Bobokala, then Commodore, then they were the ones making us laugh.
Yeah.
And all. The Santos. So at what point did we say Ghanaian comedians are not funny? Because all these guys were funny. But you see, at some point, a foreigner came, saw something that maybe we are not doing, or there is a corporate market that would not necessarily want a guy who has painted his face to show up and make them laugh, or come with some instrument and go like bang. And he took advantage of it and started importing. Now, for you to invade a certain market and stand strong and take advantage of the market, you need to start doing things that will make your opponent less of who they are. If Kula wants to be the biggest YouTuber, you need to start saying stuff, brag about some stuff. As rappers, they do it.
Yeah.
And even business, like number one radio station. Probably they came to meet other radio stations, but for you to stand out, you need to say. So they started looking down on the Ghanaian. And the natural Ghanaian, when they see a foreign thing, they are quick to adapt and do away with the old one.
Yeah.
We are not able to hold on to old stuff. Quickly, we want to move to the next vibe that is in. And I don't blame them. It's the guy who brought it, he's a Nigerian, I won't sit here and lie. He brought his own people, and it is a brilliant idea. Because when you go to a place and you find out there is a market for that, your people, you create an avenue to bring more of your people to come and take advantage of. But the only issue is Ghanaians didn't hold on to what we had and allowed that narrative to be pushed for a very long time. Unfortunately, they used one of our own to push the narrative. oh, I can't mention names, but it took the Nigerian, Ghanaians who worked for the big men from the foreign land to push the narrative that, so if it's coming from all this, Kula, there are some people that your truth is their truth.
Yeah. What you say, they will just
until
believe.
Kula says that this news is accurate. Any other person who says it's telling a lie.
Yeah.
Some people, they will quickly come to the Headless YouTubers page to even when the song drops, no matter whose reaction they are getting, they still want to get the Headless point of view before they will say that now accurately this is what the song meant.
Yeah.
So they use some of the figureheads in the entertainment industry who had a voice to push the narrative that Ghanaian comedians are not funny. These people are funny.
But then, where was the tipping point? What changed, or what sparked this new generation of Ghanaian comedians who have now taken over the scene, and right now you are able to host your own shows and get tens of thousands of people to come? What was the turning point, or who brought that? Who was that catalyst to spark the change?
Okay, so comedy has gone through different phases. There's been generations before us. We cannot take the credit all by ourselves. So there was the David Oscar's era. He was fighting a system that wouldn't allow you to break through. Then the David Oscar era brought the DKBs, the Foster Romanus. Then at some point, the mantle went to DKB.
The David Foster era, was that the era where they were trying to sabotage Ghanaian comedians, and they were saying, because there's this narrative that David Oscar is not funny?
I didn't meet that I wasn't around when that narrative was being pushed.
Okay, all right.
But I came to see the debris. Like there was some chaff of it. Like I came to the end bit, the end phase of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I came, there was still the perception out there like Ghanaian comedy, but it wasn't. I don't think it was as loud and echoing in the heads of people like how we came to. So David Oscar's, I say they came to crawl for some of us to walk. Probably a generation is coming that will run, and a generation coming after them would fly.
Right.
Yeah, so we are walking for this. So we are gradually changing. I think what we did right was we stopped talking, because the media, if the media is holding on to a certain narrative, you cannot correct it by just going around throwing tantrums. Put in the work. If 3 people are ready to listen to you, work with them. 5 people, they will grow, they'll bring more people. By the time they realized, like, we're commanding the numbers, now you are forced to start talking about us.
That's true.
So the whole narrative was changed when we started putting in more work. And we had no option than to come together and work as a unit, because individualism didn't help us in any way. You are the best, I am the best. It has never helped any institution. So collectively we came together, then we started pushing in the effort, and here we are.
Right, yeah. Right. They say a map and kwasiafo, but like in essence, like women like men who can entertain them.
Yeah.
Not like foolish men, like men who are entertaining and they can keep the women happy. Do you get some in your DMs?